Yawn. Okay, let's do some, what is it called? Blender stuff. Sorry. My bad, my bad. Blender scene. Blam. There we go. Alrighty. What am I doing today? I think I'm gonna make some expressions for the what do you call it? The Fern character. So let's find that file and get that open. Alrighty, let's try to find where it at. D drive? Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll load a file and then I'm going to switch over to the language learning thing because I want to start doing that, right? So I'll do that as well. But first, we need to give me a second. Okay. We need to. What am I doing? Trying to find a file. But where is it? I'm assuming it's in VRM. And then green hair close. Hair merged. Let's just look at date modified. I think it's in social media. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a it's just a screenshot. Okay. Yeah, it's in merged. And then we grab merged. When was the last time I worked on this? The 29th of the 5th. It's been a while. Open that up. Is this really the last file I used of it? I guess so. Hold up. Does it have the it does have long nose, so I'm assuming that's the case. Why is long nose not enabled though? There we go. Okay. Sorry. What am I doing? We. Do I want to keep this reference? Probably not. Yo ho ho. What is up, Fractal? How you going? How you going? That is indeed a chibi model. I'm going to use the I'm going to use the chibi model for what do you call it? Just for the close channel, and then I'm going to use this newer model for the other channel when I finally start doing that. But I probably won't start trying to do this until July, which is soon, but not super soon, you know? You know what I mean? Yes, I'm just going to add some expressions to this guy. But first, I think, what do I need? I think I'm going to try to start learning like Japanese. So I've downloaded software called, what is it called? Enki. And I downloaded a deck and we're going to get started on that today. So let me open up that software. Yeah, if you're wondering why I want to learn Japanese, it's because I'm thinking that instead of going to Thailand, I might try to do a working holiday in Japan. Because what is it called? It will be just more economically viable because if I do a working holiday, then I can actually work and not waste all my money. I don't know if there's going to be a gaming channel. I think it's going. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Honestly, I'm going to do something though. Because yeah, we'll figure it out once we get there. But yeah, I'm setting the character up for now. All right, let's go to the Enki thing, learning language thing, and let's try this out. Do I not have a scene in Twitch? I don't. Damn. All right, let's make a scene for Twitch. Enki scene. Yeah, I mean, like, I think one of the things I'm gonna do is go to like because one of the things is you can do like the skiing. You can like work at one of those ski resorts. And I've always wanted to like go and do snow stuff at some point in my life. And I think this is probably gonna be the best chance. So yeah. I'm thinking if I'm gonna because I'm pretty sure when you do the working holiday, you have to like write up a plan of what you're gonna do. And so I'm thinking first thing is to do that, work there for maybe like the winter time, and then go to somewhere else. But I still need to do a lot of research. Still need to figure it out. I do have like a time deadline too because once you turn 31, you can't actually do the working holiday anymore. So I don't have I have time, but I don't have an infinite amount of time, so I need to get that done sooner rather than later. Yo yo yo, what's up, V? What's up? One sec, I need to mute myself for a sec. Yeah, I'm like super sick right now. I've been sick for so long, so long. Um, Let me just set up the Twitch because it's showing for YouTube but not Twitch right now. Wait, is anyone even watching on Twitch? I should probably set it up anyway. Um, Scene. What is it in this one? So we want the and key capture. Bro's gonna get what is that? Kin Sugid? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Hmm. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. I shouldn't take too long to do this thing because I only have like 8 words to learn because I'm only just starting it. But we'll see. You'll see how fucking terrible my memory is and why I try not. I've been avoiding trying to learn another language. I'm pretty fucking garbage at it. Pretty fucking bad. And then after that, we'll just do the expressions and shit. Does my sorry? Oh god. Does my voice sound weird or is it as it normally sounds? I can't really breathe much through my nose right now. Overlay, Anki, PNG, game capture, PNG. Kintsugi is when they fix broken things with God in Japan. Wow, really? Wait, what? Fix broken things with gold? What the fuck does that? Wait, what is the implication there when you're referring to me? Huh? I ain't broke, bro. Though if you didn't want to give me gold, I definitely wouldn't say no to that. Maybe with English subs. I don't know, Fractal. I think I have a plan on how I want to do it. I think for now I'm just gonna ease into it, make it more casual because I don't want to burn myself out. So I'm just going to do like the cards, and then after I've done like 100 words or so, then I might start doing some other stuff, learning actual sentences like broken pottery. I see, but I'm not. What do you mean? You said I was going to get fixed or some. Bro's going to become gold in Japan. I don't. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about, T. Are you saying I'm a broken pot? What? Okay, enough of that. Let's do this. This thing has been updated. Do you want to download it? No. Okay. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are actual meetups and languages exchanges in Brisbane, so I guess I could do that at some point, but that wouldn't be for like a while. That's how you learned English. See, the only problem I have with that though is that I did something similar to that when I was in Thailand and I tried learning the Thai language and I did the class and it was like Thai only. But the problem with that is that I just sat in the class for 2 hours not understanding anything and just wasting time. Like I need, I don't know if that works good for me. Maybe if I'm comfortable enough with the language at a certain point, but going in completely like unsure. Like I don't know. I think from my experience from trying to learn Thai, I have a better idea on how I want to approach it. Because yeah, I sort of did that with the Thai, and I it sort of just stressed me out, and I didn't really like it. So it's the art of fixing broken pottery with gold. I see. Well, I'm not broken, but I would be willing to have gold. So I don't know. Okay, let's study this now. Here we go. Whoa. Wait, what did they say? Iku. You know what? I should probably add a audio thing so you guys can hear this. Let's add sound. Where's sound? Audio application. Create new. We just call it Anki. Okay, that's already in use. Anki sound. Probably should have set this up earlier, but whatever. What? I'm sick. I don't care. Okay, let's see if this works now. Let's see if you guys can hear this.
行く、行く、
Oh, you know what I should probably do? Make sure it's actually being sent to you guys. Because there's always a chance it's not going to YouTube. No, it is. I mean, one class and immersion is different. I mean, when I say one class, it wasn't one class. It was like I went for like every day, every like 5 days a week for like a few weeks. I guess I should have said course and not class in that situation. But yeah, I did like a beginner course, and it was fucking awful. And I don't want to do it like that again. He doesn't even know the me in Japan meme. I don't know the meme. No, I don't know what that is. Bro, I'm not a boomer just because I don't know every single fucking meme to you. Come on, bro. No, I get that. I get that. But it's just about knowing what works best for me. And at the moment, I have an idea what I think will work best for me. Just because I'm sort of short on time until July, I'm just going to be doing the Enki only at the moment, though. Just because, yeah, I don't have a lot of time. And but after July, I'll change how my schedule is, and I'll have more time. It's a meme where the first part of it mentions that in Japan they fix broken things with gold. So what I get from this is you're telling me to get what, like a grill or something? Like what do you fuck? I don't get it. And it skips to a person in complete gold. Ah, I see. Actually, I don't see. I don't fucking get it. But I'll maybe that's something I'll do in Japan. Just paint myself gold. I don't fucking know why, but why not? Okay, what is this word?
行く、
Iku. What?
行く、
Iku. Okay, iku. And what does it mean? Where is the how do I see the show answer?
行く。日曜日は図書館に行きます。私は夏休みにプールに行った。
What? Go. Okay. But what is this extra shit? Why is it like showing me a sentence? It's gonna get it. No, I mean maybe, but probably fucking not, bro. I don't have a lot of luck in that regard. I mean, yeah, I only learned it in a couple of months because I had nothing to do besides high school. Interesting. Okay, so what is go again?
行く。
Iku is go. Gotcha. Escape Baka Gaijin Hood. What does that mean? I know Bucker is idiot, but what does Gaijin Hood mean? The sentence is to show it in context. Sentence translation. Okay, so the word is
行く。
iku. I go to and the sentence is
日曜日は図書館に行きます。日曜日は図書館に行きます。
I don't even fucking hear this word in this sentence. What?
行く。
Iku?
行く。日曜日は図書館に行きます。
What? Where is it? I don't hear it. Fuck. Damn it. Oh my god, I can't even hear it in the sentence.
私は夏休みにプールに行った。私は夏休みにプールに行った。行く。
Iku.
日曜日は図書館に行きます。
Okay, well that is IKI mas. It is the conjugated like a verb. It is in English. I went. But that's not
行く。
that's not what this is though. It's like that's a completely different word though. Why is it giving me a sentence for a completely different word? What? What? I want to hear this fucking word.
行く。行く。行く。
Ah. Fantastic. Okay. Well, thank you for the support, T. I fucking appreciate it.
行く。行く。行く。行く。行く。日曜日は図書館に行きます。
Bro, I cannot hear the EQ in this. Where is the symbol? So that's here.
日曜日は図書館に行きます。
I wish they broke it up because I cannot tell. In a sentence, it is different. Oh my god. Why are they teaching me the word if it's not even... Okay, so iku means go. Okay, but then what does it sound like when it's in a sentence then? Like, I don't know which sound I'm supposed to be paying attention to right now. I mean, I would assume so, T, because if it means go, then it's like... Maybe that's a contextual thing? I'm not sure.
日曜日は図書館に行きます。
I don't know how to figure out which sound it's supposed to be because it only gives me the non-sentence version, so I don't know what's... Okay. Well, this is already a terrible start. Let's just say again.
見る。見る。
Nidu.
見る。
Nidu?
見る。見る。
Nidu.
見る。
Japanese is complicated. You should sound it out something like imus, ikimus, ikimas.
見る。
Nidu.
見る。
Okay, and what's the example?
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
Okay, I heard that one this time. So something, 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 nidu edes or something.
私は絵を見るのが好きです。
See, I can hear it in that one. Okay.
見る。
And what does it mean though?
見る。私は絵を見るのが好きです。仕事の後、映画を見た。
Okay. I wish it wouldn't play the sentence when I did a show answer. It's kind of annoying.
見る。
Okay, midu is see, look at. See? Oh my god, this is like my Tohos? Shiri, you, miru. Bro, I don't know what you fucking say. I don't understand. Okay.
見る、
Midu. Okay, I got that one. That one's I can.
行く、
What's this?
行く、
Iku?
行く、
Iku? What does iku mean? Iku? What does that mean?
行く。日曜日は図書館に行きます。私は夏休みにプールに行った。
Means go. Oh wait, that was the one we already heard. Okay. Wait, we already heard that one. Whoops. Okay.
日曜日は図書館に行きます。行く、
Okay, iku is go. Again.
多い、多い、
What does that sound?
多い、
Won.
多い、
Whoa.
多い。
It's the same as last time. Ikimasu. Yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't notice.
多い、
Won. How do you say this? What?
多い、
Wo.
多い。
Won. What? What's the sentence like?
京都にはお寺が多い。
What?
京都にはお寺が多い。
On.
多い、
On. Okay. What does this mean?
多い。京都には
Or many?
お寺が多い。この道は車が多い。
Wait. That one didn't sound like on. That one sounded like oi. Like, huh. Okay.
多い、
On it means many. Okay, gotcha. Again.
見る、
Nidu.
見る、
Nidu. Was this a lot? No, that was the one I just did. Fuck. What was the... Is this seeing? Is this the seeing one?
見る。
See, look
私
at.
は絵を
Okay.
見るのが好きです。仕事の後、映画を見た。
We actually got one right. Hell yeah. Okay, well, let's just go
行
hard.
く、行く、
Iku. Okay, Iku was the first one. What was the first one again? It was the go. I think.
行く。日曜日
Go.
は図書
Hard.
うち、うち、
Uchi.
うち。
Uchi. No, I don't think you'd be getting in the way, Fractal. I mean, obviously there'd be some difference since what you're from Brazil, so you'd have like the Portuguese type of stuff. But I don't know. It could still be close potentially. Probably not though. Okay, maybe it would actually sort of just make things more confusing. But you know English, so you could just give the English one instead. I don't know. I'm not very good at phonetic type shit. What is this again?
うち、
Uchi. What does uchi mean?
うち。うちに遊びに来てください。夏休みにおばあちゃんの家へ行きました。
Uchi. Uchi. Okay. Uchi means house. Gotcha.
多い、
This one. This is a lot on many,
多
right?
い、多い。
Yeah, a lot on
京都
many.
には
これ、これ。
Kore. Oh. Obacha is like wife, right? Obachan. Obachan. I thought wife was like waifu. I thought it was like wife. Okay, never mind. And like, what's the husband? Husbando or some shit. I don't know. No, it is mother or old lady. Wow. Bro, what? Bro, imagine calling your wife that. That would not be great. I feel like they wouldn't appreciate it. I feel like they would not appreciate. I can see why T knows that word though. But anyway.
これ、
Kore. What is kore?
これ。これをください。
これはあなたのカバンですか？
Kore. This one, kore. Okay. Gotcha. Let's say again.
うち、うち、
Uchi. What was Uchi again? It literally was just the last one before. Uchi. It's not a lot. It's not many. Why do I think home? Was it home or something? House, home?
うち、う
Yeah.
ちに遊びに来てください。夏休みにおばあちゃんの家へ行きました。
Hell yeah, I got it. It took me fucking while, but I got it. I'll make that
それ、
hard.
それ、
Sore. What does sore mean? Oh, Ka-san is also mother but with a different connotation. Okay. So is that like a younger mother and not one that's like an old lady? They use different words in different situations, same as in English. The difference is they have way more words in situations. Oh yeah, I get you, I get you. Because don't they have like a more like stricter use of like formal and non-formal like conversation? Oh, so Okasan is for kids addressing, and Obacha is for. Wait, what did you say? Old lady. So is that like just calling someone a lady then? It changes if you're younger than the person you're talking to, if you're family, or if you want to show respect, etc. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so that's for like someone else's wife. Interesting. Wait, then shit, how am I supposed to know which words? Wait, so is that for like every single time kind of word, or is that like so is that just for like nouns or like for these kind of like verbs? Oh, this isn't a verb, this is a pronoun, but hmm.
それ、
Sore. What does sore mean?
それ、それはとってもいい話
That
だ。
one.
それを一つください。
Okay, so sore means that one. You would know this, of course, of course. How would he not? Got that
これ、
wrong.
これ、
Okay, so sore is that, and kore is this. Okay, so this is obviously this, or this one.
これ、
This,
これ
this
をくだ
one.
さい。
Okay,
見
make
る、
that hard.
見る、
Niru. Fuck, it's one we already heard. Oh, you were joking? Oh, I thought you were like being serious. I thought you did know it too. I mean, how was I supposed to know that, right? I mean, like, actually, how many languages do you know, T? Because you obviously know English. You know probably Vietnamese. How do you say Vietnamese? Vietnamese? I don't know. I don't know how to say that one. Um, what else would you know? I wouldn't know. I listen to Japanese situational voice sometimes. You listen to Japanese situational voice? What does that mean? Situational voice? Like some kind of ASMR thing on YouTube? T is another weeb who learned two things from anime. Vietnamese. Oh, Vietnamese. Okay. Portuguese, Vietnamese. Gotcha, gotcha. Vietnamese. Okay.
見る、 見る、
what was it?
見る、
Miru. Is this go or is this no, it's not go. It's something else. Wait, is this the go one? I mean it's a verb, so it makes me think it's go, but wasn't go the one that was something else? Fuck, I don't remember. What is it? Show answer.
見る。私は
No,
絵を
okay.
見るの
Well,
が
I
好
knew.
きです。
Damn it.
仕事の後、
Damn it.
映画を見た。
I'm like, it's not the go. I don't remember whatever fucking verb we did. Okay.
見る、
Me,
見る、
miru, 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 miru,
見る、
miru. Okay. Let us see, look at again.
行く、行く、
Iku. Okay, this one was the go. And
行
yeah,
く。
yeah.
日曜日は図書館に行きます。それ、
Sore. Okay, was sore this and that, or was it? Sore. Wait. Shit, is it even this or that, or was it the household one? I don't remember. I'm gonna say this.
それ、それはとってもいい話だ。
Damn
そ
it.
れを一つください。
Okay. Again.
多い、多い、
Hold on. What?
多い、
Hold on.
多い、
Hold on. Okay, this is the house home, right?
多い。
No. it's
京
not.
都には
Fuck,
お寺が多い。
fuck, fuck.
この道は車が多い。
Obviously not. It's a goddamn adjective, not a whatever. I mean, household. No, it's not an adjective. Whatever. A lot, many.
多い、
Hold on.
うち、
Uchi.
うち、
Okay, this is the house.
うち、
Yeah.
うち
okay.
に遊びに来てください。夏休みにおばあちゃんの家へ行きました。見る、
I bet T watches ecchi for the plot. I mean, some ecchis have good plot. I mean, a show that's just ecchi, it's like, why even watch it? You might as well just watch, you know, another particular type of content. Oh, I cough. Okay. What was I doing?
見る、
Niru,
見る、
niru,
見る、
niru, niru. So this is see or look at.
見る。私、
Okay.
それ、
Sore. Sore. Sore is this and that.
それ、それはとってもいい
Why did I say
話
this
だ。
and that? That doesn't even
それを
make
一
sense.
つください。
Oh my god. Okay. Again.
多い、多い、
Hold on.
多い、
Hold on. So that's a lot or many?
多い。
A lot
京
or
都には、私、私、
Watashi. Oh, I've heard this word before. I've heard this word a fucking lot. Watashi. Watashi, what is it? Watashi wa or something like that. Watashi. What does watashi mean? Let me think. Can I get this without looking at the answer? Watashi. Is it? No. Is it like hello or something? No, it can't be. That's konnichiwa. What is watashi? I hear it a lot. It has to be a common word. Watashi. I just don't know. Damn it. Fuck, I don't know. What is it?
私、私が行きましょ
Of course.
私は毎
Of
朝
course.
コーヒーを飲みます。
Of course. Of course. I'm like, it has to be one of those words that I used as like the first thing. Okay. I. Watashi is I.
それ、
Sore. This is that. Sore is that.
それ、
Yes.
それはとって仕事、
Shiboto?
仕事、仕事、
Shigoto.
仕事、
Shigoto.
仕事、
Shigoto.
3月は仕事が忙しい。
I don't know what this is.
仕事。
Work.
3月は仕事が
Oh, why
忙
is
し
it
い。
censored?
仕事の後、映画を見
Oh
た。
my god, why isn't it censored? I'm sorry everyone for this. I'm sorry. I'll go and censor it later. Okay. Again.
これ。これ。
Kore. What is kore? Kore. Kore. But masculine? Ore. I wouldn't know. I would not know. For a yeah, I mean, you know what? I might use that as like a what's that thing called where you use like mental whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
これ。
I don't remember what this
こ
is.
れ。
This
これをください。
これはあなたのカバンですか？
これ。
Shigoto?
仕事。
Shigoto. I've already forgotten. Fuck, I'm so bad at language, bro.
仕事。
Work or
3
job.
月は仕事が
What? How does that
忙
sound
し
like
い。
whip?
仕事。
Huh?
仕事。
That does not sound like a whip. A whip is like a like it's like a how does shigoto sound like a whip?
仕事。
Shigoto means work or job.
行く。
Iku.
行く。
Iku. This is to go?
行く。
Yes.
これ。
Kore? Fuck. Is this or is it that? I don't know.
これ。
Kore. I'm gonna say that.
これ。これをください。見る。見る。
Nidu.
見る。
Nidu.
見る。
Nidu?
見る。
Nidu. To look at?
見る。私は絵を見るのが好きで
I
す。
feel like it's
仕
telling me
事
that
の
it's a
後、
verb. It's
映
kind
画
of
を見た。
kind of too much of a hint. I wish it wouldn't show me that. It kind of spoils the answer a bit. In Portuguese, there's a specific type of whip name which sounds very similar. I see. Okay.
見る。仕事。
Shigoto is work or job.
仕事。3月は仕事がうち。
Uchi.
うち。
Uchi. Uchi's house.
うち。うちに遊びに来た。
多い。
Oh.
多い。
Hon? This is a lot or many.
多い。京都にはお寺が。
これ。
Kore. What is kore? Fuck. Is it this or is it that? Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna say it's that.
これ。これをください。
これは
I can't get
あな
it
たの
right.
カバンですか？
Why can't I get this right? God damn it.
それ。
Sore is fucking that.
それ。それはこれ。
Kore is this.
これ。これを
Kore
くだ。
is this.
私。
Watashi is I.
私。
Okay, I'm just gonna say
私が
that
行きましょう。
because
私は毎朝コーヒーを飲みます。
like I don't know why, but this one is like super easy to remember. I'm gonna say that
行
one's
く。
easy.
行く。
Iku. Iku means to go.
行く。日曜日は図書館に行きます。
Uh,
私
do
は
I say
夏休
gone?
みにプールに行った。
I'm just gonna say
Oi.
go now.
多い。
That one's a lot of many.
多い。
Okay, that one's good.
うち。
Uchi's house. Or
う
home.
ち。うち
That's。good.
これ。
Kore is this.
これ。
I'm
こ
gonna
れ
say
をくだ
hard
さ
'cause
い
I。wanna type
見る。
someone.
見る。
Niru.
見る。
To look at or to see.
見る。 私は絵を見るのが仕事、
Shigoto is work.
仕事。
Okay.
3、それ、
Sore is, I don't even remember. Is it that or this? Sore is that?
それ、それはとってもいい。これ、
Kore is this.
これ、これをください。それ、
Sore is that.
それ、
多い、
Horn is a lot or many, right?
多い、多い。
Yeah.
京都には
うち、
Uchi is household.
うち、
Yeah.
うちに、これ、
Kore is this.
これ、これをください。
これは
見る、
Niru is to see. Right?
見る。私は仕事、
Shigoto's work.
仕事。3月は仕事がいい。それ、
Sore is, oh no. Sore is this.
それ、それはとってもいい話だ。
Fuck.
それを一つください。
God.
行く、行く、
Iku. Iku is to go.
行く。に、それ、
Sore is that.
それ、それはと、それ、
Sore is that.
それ、それ、
Sore is
それ。
Hooray! We fucking did it. we finished it. Hell yeah. First fucking lesson over. I'm not gonna lie, that might have been a bit of a pathetic performance, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It is what it is. Once you learn the basics, you'll see how stupid the names for everything in anime are. I mean, Naruto clan names? I see. Wait, what's wrong with what's the clan names? What the fucking what's the Sasuke one called? The freaking Uchiha. And then what's I don't know. Let's go, yeah, let's fucking do it. We did it. We did 8 cards, and it took us only how long have I been streaming for? 44 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's some good time. You know, I think I spam run through that shit. All right, let's go back to Blender. Oh, you're right. Uchi. So it means house. So what does ha mean then? House of what? Uchiha. House of the ha? But what does ha mean? I'm not sure. The fuck is this T? Let's use some Google Translate. Let's use some Google Translate. You know, because I'm already an expert, since I did a whole single thing, I could try to translate it myself, but you know, I'm a bit tired, so I'll just use Google Translate. Big brother, are you watching over me properly? What? Oni-chan. I see. Okay. Well, let's open up Blender now. It means fan. Master of the fan. What? I mean, House of the Fan. I wonder what the fan represents. I mean, it does sort of. Doesn't Madara use like a big ass fan as a weapon? Maybe? Am I misremembering that? This, I mean, it doesn't sound too ridiculous. I think there could be some reason for that. Uchi. Uchi means house. Gotcha. Yeah, CT understands. I'm a master. I got this. Easy peasy. Alright, let's plug in our... Is that... Japanese? I don't think so. It's completely in what is it called? Kanji, yeah. Oh, is that okay, damn. I thought that could be like Chinese or something because it doesn't have any of the other ones. Let's translate this. Oh wait, this is what you called yourself in what do you call it? Your Discord name. It's Chinese? I thought it was Chinese. I'm like, what the hell? This doesn't look like Japanese. Like, yo, what is up, Thunder? It has been a while. Yo, 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 long time. Damn. We're just talking about language at the moment because I'm trying to learn Japanese. So you missed it, but I spent 40 minutes to learn 8 words, which I've already forgotten them mostly. But you know, you know, with time I'll get better. I hope. And now it's time to update this model. Long story short, you're more employed. Yeah. I mean, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Hopefully it's a job that you like and it isn't terrible. Hopefully you have more money now. A little bling bling. What'd you buy yourself your first paycheck, man? Do anything fancy or did you just pay bills? Read the translation close? I read the translation. I don't it seems to be just some kind of talking about a goose reborning I think it's like be yourself or some shit, right? I don't know. It was kind of a mouthful. Why say many word when few word work or some shit? I don't remember the quote. You paid for gasoline. I mean that's fair. That's fair. Hopefully not during the point where freaking it went up by like a huge amount. Cause holy shit, fuel went up. Fuel man, the fuel prices are so low now. Like they've dropped by like half. It's crazy. Close has -20 wisdom. Damn. I well, what does it mean then to you? Like, what is the meaning of your goose thingy? I paid passed my class, but I did graduate, so I also need to save up for another semester. Do you mean you didn't graduate? Or you did graduate? Why would you need another semester if you graduated? What? Wait, what do you study? I'm assuming it has something to do with like IT, like computer stuff. But I could be wrong. You could be like a engineer. I mean, I guess that's still some computer stuff in it. I'm not sure. Didn't. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Snow goose needs to bathe itself, neither do you have to be anything but yourself. Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I? I said it's just a thing saying just be yourself. Bioprocessing. Wow. Sounds complicated. Bioprocessing. I wonder what, like, does that just mean processing? Hmm. It's kind of vague of what that means. Pharmaceuticals such as enzymes and insulin. Bro, what is with everyone in the chat who has something to do with like freaking chemistry? Like Like I mean like pharmaceutical stuff. Like you do that, what's it called? Dokuru works at like a warehouse or something that deals with pharmaceutical stuff. T was like not T, Cheat was learning about fucking pharmaceutical stuff. Seems to be like a thing that everyone is like into. Like electric makes much more sense, but it just doesn't disappear from your tank. Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how efficient electricity is compared to just like petrol. I have no idea in that sense of how that works. You're learning how to make thermite. Why would you want to learn that? In what use case would you ever need to know how to make fucking thermite? What are you up to, T? What banks are you trying to fucking rob? What kind of expression do I want? I should probably look it up. Yeah, let's do some expressions for this guy. We need him to not just look so basic. We need like expressions that we can't strike ourselves, right? Viral vector therapy and yeah, that's a lot of words. I'm not even gonna try. Okay. T cell therapy. Okay. Interesting. Those last two are going to be big in the next decade if the industry doesn't collapse. Interesting. Viral vector therapy and cryometric antigen receptor T cell therapy. What is a T cell? I don't even know. Type of thermite strong enough to burn through rock that is above you. Rock above me? What? Huh? What rock? Bro, I got wood above me, bro. I got my house is. I guess the tiles on the roof are like I don't know what you're talking about, T. I don't do pharmaceuticals except prescription medicine. I'm not the one making it. Yeah, yeah. No, I get that. Those last two are going to be big. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Currently work in a warehouse and clean room. I just clean the place. Right now I'm in lunch. Oh, yeah, lunch. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I sometimes look at Twitch too when I have my lunch. Yeah. Oh, as in I live under a rock. I gotcha. I gotcha. Nah, see, that's the problem, T. You're expecting me to like get that. That's never gonna happen. It doesn't matter how much thermite you have. You can't freaking dig through the whole earth. I'm like the what's that mythical character that just holds the earth on top of their head? Jupiter or something? I don't know. T cells are white blood cells that matured in the thymus. They kill cells infected with viruses. Interesting. That would have been useful a moment ago when because I've been sick all week, so if I would have been good to get rid of fucking flu. Oh, vector therapy will definitely blow up once genetic therapy using viruses as a medium takes off. Oh, is that how that works? I see. So you're using viruses in order to manipulate genetic stuff? What kind of genetic stuff would you manipulate? I guess if you I don't know. I guess people do have like genes and stuff like that that cause them to have issues. And that if you could change the but how would you change it for the whole body? I don't know. That sounds maybe I'm not thinking about it in the right context because I don't understand how that would work. Because you'd have to change like your whole body's DNA, which doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. We are definitely getting close to sci-fi territory with that one. Damn, maybe I should look that up. That sounds like I do not understand at all, but who knows? Maybe that'd be something interesting to look at. Speaking of looking up, I need to look up some expressions. What expressions do I want this guy to have? I mean, we need an angry expression, right? Angry expression, male, anime. That's not how you spell anime. I don't know. I never did any science stuff. I did like one semester of science stuff in uni. But I only did that so I could switch to animation. And then I did nothing with the degree. It was a waste of money. Fuck. Regrets. There are clinical trials for there are clinical trials for genetic therapy on babies going right now to cure sickle cell disease. I see. You don't change the whole body DNA, you just hope whatever random cells the DNA got inserted to will make enough of the desired product to cure the patient. Okay. So I guess if you have like I don't know, as so are you saying as an example, if there's an organ that functions because the DNA is fucked, you just affect the organ's DNA or something and that hopefully makes it work better? I'm not sure. It's kind of like cancer, but in reverse. Oh, I see. Because that's what I was sort of thinking I was going to be working like action. That's sort of what I had in mind, but like that seemed like it would take a long time to treat doing something like that. It seemed like you'd have to do a long, long time. When I worked at the blood bank, we had to deal with a lot of patients with sickle cell. It was super hard to match them with blood transfusions. They were always in need. Yeah. Sickle cell is the malaria preventing sort of shape that red blood cells have, right? That like the people that have like African descent have or something. Obviously not everyone, but like I remember watching one of those that emu thing with a guy with sickle cell. Like he was there was like someone who just trained a lot and somehow that caused them to like have issues or something because the sickle cell just I don't know, it does bad shit to the body. As you can tell, I have a pretty fucking terrible memory, so yeah. This is why I wouldn't be able to work in these kind of fields. I'm not the smartest person in the world. But what I am is hungry. So I'm actually going to be right back in like 2 to 3 minutes. I need to put some food in the microwave for 2 minutes and then bring it back. If you look up the COVID, you know what? I will answer that. Actually, you guys have a delay, so I'll just answer it now and then during the delay period. Actually, I'll just answer it now. You guys look up the COVID RNA vaccine works. It's pretty sci-fi. It uses cells in the walls of the blood cell to produce vital proteins for the body to form a defense against. Against. I will see what the against what in a moment. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry, got my food here, but it's kind of being a pain. I can't get the plastic off. Similar but different. What? How is that different to what I said? I could have sworn I said that's... What? No, the sickle cells, red blood cells are shaped like crescent moons. Yeah, so that's the red blood cells that are shaped differently. That's what I said. And it's like, it was because it prevents malaria, having it shaped like that. If you look up COVID RNA vaccine works, it's pretty sci-fi. Bro, how can I not open this container? The fuck? Damn you, plastic. God, I probably have so many microplastics in me because I eat these fucking microwave meals and I have to rip this shit open sometimes. Like, fuck. Oh no. But the description of putting vectors inside of whatever organs is somewhat accurate. Blood vessels, not blood cell. Oh, yeah. Blood vessels, that makes... Okay, yeah. Wait, what was wrong about it? I thought the red blood cells called them different shape. Oops. Oh, if they only become that shape if they have low oxygen? Okay, that must have been why the guy suffered from it when he did a bunch of exercise, because it would have reduced the amount of oxygen in his body because it would have been used for other stuff. Gotcha. Your body is full of like, you bring too much love. Yeah, no, I have the same thing. I, maybe I should start using like, what is it called? So, ceramic things. I'm not sure. Like, I'm surprised the body doesn't have natural ways of getting rid of microplastics. I mean, it probably does, but it probably just isn't able to catch them all somehow. I don't know. Because, like, don't we have, like, a whole bunch of different filters and shit in our body? Like, how is it not being able to catch that type of stuff? Like, it's not, like, chemically reactive at all, but I thought, like, just physical, like, filters would still be able to catch those kind of things. It does not have? Really? That's crazy. Hmm. Ah, food, you're so tasty. Yeah, hearing Fonda talk about how he was on lunch made me think, yeah, I need some food myself, you know? Yeah. But I thought there'd still be things in your body that, like, I don't know, like, I feel like there would be, I thought there'd be other things in nature that don't really, like, like what's that type of thing? They put it on lining of like takeout and stuff. Like it's a non-reactive sort of material, and it still gets filtered out of your body over time. I remember the Veritasium guy did a video on it where it's like it's like a non-reactive material as well, but your body still filters it out over time. Teflon? It might have been Teflon. I think it's Teflon. Yeah, because like that stuff is like completely stable, right? And your body gets and you ingested it a lot through like fast food and stuff. And that's also like another thing that's like super stable. But you know they can measure how much it is in you by like taking a blood sample. But if you don't digest it in a while, it does go down over time. Like your body does filter it out. Yeah, but that's what confuses me. Like if your body's able to take something like Teflon, which is a non-reactive, stable physical material, I mean obviously it's physical, but and like filter that out, then why is it not able to do the same thing for plastic? No worries, T. No worries. See you, T. Till next time. Mainly the sides? Really? Okay. Damn. Kidneys are ass then. Maybe we just need to like, cyberpunk our fucking kidneys up and like, add a fucking physical filter or some shit to it. Or like just before it or something. Maybe we need to make a new organ for ourselves that just filters out that type of stuff. Also chemical properties. I don't but like they're both like stable, right? Unreactive materials. I imagine they wouldn't be that much. Oh, I see. So plastics are still somewhat gotcha. Most microplastics are much bigger than our blood cells. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that one. Like fish have like a big accumulation of it. I don't know, it seems like it's kind of a problem, eh? Like I feel like we're probably gonna need something to deal with that. Cause like I wonder what the long-term effects of having like those plastics in your body are. Like I can't imagine it'd be that good for you. Because like it gets into your muscle fibers and stuff too, and like if that happens, like I don't know. I guess that one's not too bad, but if it gets into your brain, then you're kind of just fucked. Because if Like, what if it pushes something or causes like a blood clot? I don't know. Images. I kind of like this expression. I don't like the lines on it though. I'm just looking at some of the fucking Attack on Titan. You know the one where they loom over fucking Armin's fucking shoulder? That's such a good image. The thing is, nobody knows because we haven't had a situation like this before. Yeah. I imagine there are some consequences to it, but who knows what they are. It'd be hard to probably identify what it is too. Like, how would you tell if something is due to the microplastics instead of just something else? Probably be hard to diagnose. I wonder how crazy. I wonder how like viable that would be, just to add like an extra organ to your body that just like filters out that like type of shit. It probably would be impossible, but who knows? Who knows? Because I feel like that's the only viable way of like reducing it, right? Like how like it's not like you can actually take it out of the environment or like I feel like it's kind of impossible at this point with the way things are going. It feels like it'd be way more plausible to just adapt the body to deal with it rather than trying to like completely change everything else. We just need like a cyberpunk future, you know? Get that cyber psychosis going on and shit. Yeah. Bro, like like I remember I saw some advertisements and shit from like back in the day, like 1950s or some shit with radiation where they would like purposely radiate their water and then drink it or something. It's like what? What the fuck? Why would you do that? It's probably going to be another new phase of our letting everything of our history. Yeah, probably. It's like how it's interesting though because sometimes you look at history and people say like oh they didn't know that lead was bad for you, but like there are like different accounts where they're like they knew lead was bad but they just fucking used it anyway. I feel like we're in the same thing right now. Like obviously not everyone knew it, but like you know they use radium paint for glow in the dark watches. Oh my fucking god, it's terrible. Bro, have you guys seen that video of like the cat inside the car and the guy like brings like the fucking what is it called? The thing that counts the amount of like the rads or radiant, I don't know what it's called. Like and like it like they put up to the cat and it's like super radioactive after like the radiotherapy. I mean, irradiated water is harmless. Radioactive is different. I mean, I wouldn't say radiated water is harmless. It depends on how irradiated it is. Like it depends on the type of radiation too, right? I mean, it would only have. I mean, it would have to be like it wouldn't be able to be beta radiation. It'd have to be alpha, right? If it's physical, I think. I'm not sure, Geiger counter, that's the one. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say it's harmless too, because like just because we're radiated all the time from the sun doesn't mean that's harmless. Like there's a reason we have to use sunscreen and shit. Like radiation still damages like the DNA in that. I mean, it depends on the type of radiation, but like ionizing radiation still is damaging. Kind of like this angry expression. It's not overly comedic, but I think it kind of fits the character too. Yeah, let's try this. There are people selling uranium in Etsy. Yeah, it's crazy how people are able to get their hands on uranium like that. I didn't. You think it would be harder to like get that type of stuff, but like apparently, like you could just buy like massive things of uranium, like just secondhand somehow. I've seen like things on Reddit where people like, you know, the government's gotten involved because someone's bought something that's super radioactive and they didn't even realize it was. You would need to bombard water with like full nuclear plants worth of neutrons to make the water itself radioactive. I mean, not really. All you would need is just have something in the water that's radioactive. Like just, you know, if you're soaking it in some kind of metal, water like is like like is reactive and dissolves shit naturally, so you're going to get like remnants of that radioactive material in the water. The reason nuclear plants don't dump water is because of fission products. Well, yeah. Doesn't like Jupiter's magnetic field as well also help or something? I heard something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe that's for something else. Maybe that's for like meteor. No, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, am I getting confused with like something else with I don't know. Okay, that's why you said irradiated water is harmless. I mean, obviously, when I'm talking about irradiated water, I mean contaminated water, bro. Like, come on, like that's going way too that's being way too pedantic about pedantic. Is that the right word? I don't know. Like it's kind of a given. That's the like you're talking about contaminated water. How do we fix this guy's expression? Yeah, okay. So it's just the gravitational field as the asteroid thing. Okay. I thought for some reason maybe the magnetic field like helped I mean yeah, the magnetic field helped us somehow as well, but I guess I'm just conflating that something else with the gravitational one. Yeah, yeah, but if you're going to drop like radioactive metals into water, then in order to radiate it, then yeah, it's going to get some of that metal in the water, and then you're going to drink that metal, and then have the radiated metal in you, the like radiating metal in you. Before even radium are quite abundant in the ground, it's just that to be used for power and bombs, they can only use certain isotopes. In fact, stockpiles of depleting radium are quite abundant. You see. Stockpiles of uranium. What is alpha radiation again? Isn't it like helium or something? Or is it hydrogen? Don't think it was helium, like ions or something. Does uranium emit that type of thing? Because isn't there a whole thing that has like a limited supply of helium on the planet? Like, does that mean that if we just wait, we can get more from the uranium? Gonna call this angry. Bro, this has to be like an AI image or some shit. Whatever. Let's do what I want. Ugh. Damn. Then why are people like I don't know. I saw like videos of people like, oh, we're running out of helium. Soon we're gonna have no helium. But I don't know. Yeah. But obviously you don't like you said you have stockpiles of like the depleted uranium. So like you just use the depleted uranium for that. Just store it somewhere, let it decay, and then collect the helium. I guess it would be all ionized though, the helium, wouldn't it? Unless it reacted? No, it would react, right? If it was gas and it was some way, it would have to react to something. I don't know. This is way out of the scope of what I know about. This is I don't know about this type of stuff. It does produce helium. Interesting. I think I need an image that's not so blurry. I don't like how blurry this is. I like the lines and the overall shape, but I want more detail for like the wrinkles in the middle. Yeah. I think I need a better image. Do I really want this type of angry though? Maybe this is too intense for an angry. Maybe I should do like the white eye sort of angry, the more cartoonish version. Maybe something like this. That way it's not too extreme. Because in what context would I actually use an angry expression? I'm not sure. Maybe something like this that isn't too exaggerated. I'm not sure. We are running we are running out of helium low, kind of like the entire stock of rubber is like one pest away from evaporating into dust. You need to combine alpha radiation with beta radiation, probably for lots of graphite or water to slowly to they collide. I see. Sounds expensive. I mean, graphite isn't that expensive, I guess, but I don't know. There's helium on the moon of all places. Well, I mean, you expect like you said that like radioactive rock generates it naturally, so you think there'd be helium everywhere in the solar system. But I guess the moon is close. But I doubt I doubt they'd mine the moon just for some helium. But who knows? Maybe helium's super important for certain things. I mean, someone will find a way to mine helium eventually from asteroids and shit. I mean, probably. Or like fusion power plants. Uh, I don't honestly know. I don't know. The asteroid mining stuff seemed pretty crazy. Like, how could you possibly do something like how would you bring it back into the atmosphere without like safely? I guess if you can bring people into the atmosphere safely, you could do it for metals as well. So I guess it's not impossible, but you would have to. But you, how would you bring such large masses in without it just like impacting into the ground and just like blowing up? Like, how would you bring it back to Earth? There's lots of helium in the sun too. Yeah, I mean that's right, but I don't think we'd be able to access that. I don't know. Mining for like yeah, but if they're mining for like hydrogen and water in the moon, they're probably gonna be using that on the moon. No, I say bring asteroids into lunar orbit and then make whatever you want on the moon and then export it to Earth. But how do you export it to Earth? Like that's the problem, right? It's like, oh, make it on okay. But it's like still, it's kind of hard because it's like, what if you're trying to export massive, large steel beams? Like, how would you get steel beams like to Earth? Like, you wouldn't want to have to do small little packages to get them there. You would want to have like one big package for it to be efficient. Because you got like, how would you bring it back to Earth? A starship could do it. What starship? What are you talking about? It's science fiction. Wait, is there an actual ship from his spatial company that's thing? Bigger rockets? Oh, okay. Is literally a building that can land? No, I mean, but I mean like landing from space though, like going from space. Parachutes and heat shields. I mean, yeah. I guess parachutes like the main thing. I guess that's what the I don't know. It still seems really hard because like you have people trying to land shit on like Mars and that, and it's super light things, but they still break and stuff. Like I can't imagine trying to land something super heavy without just like vaporizing it on impact if it's too heavy and it just collides with the Earth. We can just plop it into the ocean like we do if yeah, but could you though? But if it's like a really big thing, I don't know. It like I still feel like that would break it and break apart in the water and like I don't know. I would need to see an example of it. Otherwise, it just sounds kind of too hard. I don't think it's impossible, but I mean, like, given what I've seen of like spatial shuttles and shit, like, I don't see how anything that we currently have could do that. Starship landing. Let me look that up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna bring it up on YouTube actually, and I'm just gonna watch it on watch. I'm just gonna fucking show it. Let's have a look at this thing. Where's studio? Sorry, I went quiet for a second because I was Do I not have a browser scene on the there it is. We could also have it done space shuttle style where we have an airplane that come pick it up. Oh, actually that one makes sense, Fonda. Like catching it while it's in the sky, potentially. That one I see I can see the potential in that idea. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. Wait, let me add some audio to this so you guys can hear it.
Previous
That thing is 50 meters tall, by the way.
upper stage.
Is
Delve
that
in more
right?
in depth into the new angles, the state of the ship, the landing burn, and more. Looking at the video provided, it begins with Starship directly overhead as it ignites its engines.
Oh,
The ship
SpaceX, that's the
flips,
country.
passing
I
over the
mean, not
camera,
country.
and
The
orienting
fucking
vertically
company.
before slowly lowering towards the water. You can see the engine thrust vector control as they point in different directions and work to control the ship. As they switch to a single engine, the ship begins to roll before finally splashing down in the water, at which point the video fades out. In the future, SpaceX wants to catch this vehicle out of midair similar to touching to just two and then slowly touching down in the water. One of the major benefits of keeping multiple engines lit is the control it provides, in contrast to just a single engine. All that being said, if you look at the landing footage, as the ship initially descends, the direction both Raptors are pointed is nearly directly down, and the vehicle is descending in a controlled manner.
Okay, but is it
In this
descending
case,
from
using all
space or
three
just from
engines, there's not
sky?
nearly as much thrust vectoring, and by the time they switched to two engines, the ship had already gotten rid of just about all of its speed and started a very controlled descent. It's clear that going from 3 engines to 2 rather than 2 to 1 provides some added control and stability benefits. It's also worth noting that on Flight 12, they had to make up for the fact
Oh,
that
it
one
does
of the
show it in
Raptor vacuum
space.
engines was lost early into the second stage burn. As a result, they had to fire the remaining engines for quite a bit longer than the flight profile had originally intended, in order to put Starship on the correct trajectory. Despite that, based on comments from Mission Control during the flight, and the fact that the ship splashed down surrounded by various pre-positioned equipment, even with that early mission engine loss, they were able to get an accurate landing.
I mean, it's
with
pretty
the future
cool. It's
plan
very
being to catch
impressive,
the ship
but
out of
like
the air, it's not always clear at what point that would happen in a test flight when we see it
the
splash
problem
down in
is
the
that
water.
like it's super
What
small
we do
still.
know
Like you
is
say
that
it's
the ship
50
will need to be
meters. You act like 50
extremely
meters is a
stable and just
lot,
about hovering
but
in
it's really
place for the
not.
tower arms
Like
to grab
50
it.
meters is not
That
a
refers
lot
not
of
only
size.
to a roll, but also its angle
Like you
and
could fit hardly
orientation
anything in
relative to
that.
the tower.
Like if you're trying to export like massive heavy metals back to the planet, like I don't know, bro. Like this tiny little thing, like this probably is already super expensive to have all this fuel and stuff be burning just to have this little shuttle come back from space. Like how would you export like a bunch of heavy metals back to the planet? I like the idea that Thunder said about catching it in the sky, but like even then, like you'd have to like send like a bunch of little payloads, and I don't know. It seems like it'd be super time consuming, and like I don't know, and the amount of fuel spent for like just a little bit of like raw materials. Like I feel like you could only send like like computer parts or something in something like this. 100 tons into orbit. If you're filling stuff in space, you can probably land with more than 100 tons. Hundred tons is not a lot though, because that includes the spacecraft as well, right? And if you're dealing with something that takes up a lot of space, then you're going to have to make the spacecraft bigger, which in turn makes the whole thing more heavier, which, you know, like I feel like 100 tons is not a lot. But it's still pretty interesting.
Viewing
I didn't
some of
know
the
that was
onboard
possible
video
to
also
like
gives insight into
have
the
a
ship's
rocket be
landing.
functional
For example,
and not just to
only about
crash
40
into the
seconds
planet.
before the ship ignited
So
its
it's definitely
engines,
very
mission
cool.
control called out, Starship is turning for final approach to landing site. Using the flaps, the vehicle turned about 90 degrees to get into a specific position. Right before the Raptor engine ignition, the vehicle is still moving at over 350 kilometers an hour. By the end of the flip maneuver and splashdown in the water, the telemetry provides a final reading of around 15 kilometers an hour or around 9 miles per hour. With the results of Flight 12, a ship catch attempt is likely not too far away. It will at least be a few flights from now and require even more testing along with more ambitious test flight profiles. An attempt we could see not too far in the future.
Wait, did that shit just blow up?
It will at least be a few flights from now and require even more testing along with more ambitious test flight profiles. An attempt we could see not too far in the future.
It just blew up. What? Okay, so they didn't successfully do it. I mean, they kind of. Wait, was that like a different one? Hold up.
Kilometers an hour or around 9 miles per hour.
S39.
With the results of Flight 12, a ship catch attempt is likely not too far away. It will at least be a few flights from now and require even more testing along with more ambitious test flight profiles. An attempt we could see not too far in the future.
I don't know why, but it blowing up is just fucking hilarious. Especially this, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I didn't know this was possible. I didn't realize you could send a functional rocket back to Earth without
Also,
crash
with the future
landing,
plan being to catch
and then
the ship out
immediately
of the
just
catch
and then immediately just pop. Okay. Okay, so there were multiple tests, and like not all of them okay, so some of them did succeed. Okay, gotcha. It's hard to tell though because of all the steam and
which
stuff.
means it'll need to land very precisely. In the
Like
video,
smoke.
the ship rolling at the end has been a big topic of conversation as to whether or not this was on purpose. With that in mind, there are a few important things to point out. For one, this flip maneuver was using a unique engine configuration.
Yeah, a lot of astro mining would be practical for making space infrastructure, only exporting the most valuable stuff to Earth, like gold and precious, and setting. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you're like doing like a really like high value items, then it makes sense to be sending it. But trying to send like steel or shit like that, I just don't see how it'd be economically viable. You'd have to just use that type of stuff to make the infrastructure in space. Unless they ever make some kind of space elevator or some shit, if that's still a thing. I remember that was something that people were talking about at one point, some hypothetical. Then it could be possible, maybe. But that's probably not. 100 tons would not be a lot for an airplane, but a rocket that can be used, pretty big deal. Yeah. It was a test. It did indeed blow up. They can't just fly a test article over populated areas without proving they can't do it. Yeah, I get that. I just thought it was funny that it blew up.
Extreme instances of ablative material and metallic tile deposits back on Flight 10. In that case, nearly the entire heat shield was either orange or white after going through a re-entry. While the tiles and ship in general are in much better shape after Flight 12, in some ways they
Okay,
shouldn't
so
be
it did
compared
multiple
because of all the
flights.
extra
Okay,
stress and
wow.
experiments on past flights. In theory, once SpaceX launches without missing or experimental tiles, you would expect the ship to be in very good condition even after re-entry. Their goal is for the vehicle to be rapidly reusable, which means that the heat shield will have to be capable of launching again and again. Focusing back on the video still frame, you can also see a number of tiles on the side that are painted white. They mention this was used for, again, testing, but also as a reference during the flight. These white tiles were in a line on both sides of the ship near the edge of the heat shield. What is notable is how the flaps held up. On quite a few previous flight tests, there was at least some sort of burn through on either the forward or mainly the aft limits of the vehicle's.
Interesting. Okay, so they did a bunch of tests with it. Okay, so it was only, they probably had multiple then. But still, doing 10 flights, like 10, going like 10 times from Earth and back to space and back, that's pretty impressive. That's crazy. They think they can go make it work back later this year, but it is very aspirational goal. The point is not sci-fi. It's very possible to do in the next 5 years, sure. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seemed like, I mean, I didn't even know this was possible. So this is actually, like, this is, it's definitely impressive. Oh.
So the ship, which will require a very precise landing burn.
But
We will have to wait and see how it progresses and the impact it has on the space industry. Thank you very much for watching.
explosion looks cool though. Wait, really? 100 tons isn't a lot. I mean, like, I guess, but how much is like how much weight is like a building's worth of steel? How much weight is a building worth of steel? Oh wait, that's right. I have I have the fucking shit. I have the what is it called? The Google search cancelled on this because of the because it keeps showing my fucking address and shit. So I just like blocked it using the U origin. So I had to so it doesn't work on this one. All right, let's go back to Blender. Whoops. Blender. Blender. Close that. Yeah, but it'd be cool if they could like send people there and that. I'm just trying to think what is the most practical use case of that. I guess it's just like to send people to missions and stuff. Because yeah, it's probably super expensive to like constantly make rockets that just you immediately have to like have them blow up and scrap constantly over and over again. Having a reusable vehicle probably a lot more cost effective. So yeah. Yeah. I mean like 100 tons in general is just not even that much. Like how much steel does a you know what? I don't need to work this up. I think it's pretty like obvious that trying to like mine steel and bring it back would be pointless. You'd have to just do high value items. Okay, let's fix up the face of this guy. Oh wait, I didn't decide what I wanted to do for the expression. Let's just do the angry expression, whatever. I think I'm overthinking it. I just need to just start making shit change. Oh wait, I just realized if I change the expression here, all the other blend shapes won't work with it. Crap. Actually, how do I do that then? Would I need to use a corrective blend shape for the eyes? Because if I like move the eyes down, then that means the blinking blend shape's going to go too much. So, huh. I mean, if I use Warudo, I can basically just take the blueprint for the tracking and just like, you know, do an if or kind of thing that just changes the weight of the value. So that one probably wouldn't be too difficult to change. But it'd kind of be annoying. I wonder if there's a better way of doing that. Oh well, we'll figure it out another time. Let's just get the expression in first. We might just have to disable blinking for a time until we fix it. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to do higher value things like that. Like even that type of stuff might be too low quality. Like you would need to have like expensively made manufactured goods. Like I feel like that's like the most the uh the most viable thing, honestly. good scope mode. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, Funda. Like being able to like save the money of having shit not just blow up when it like after it comes back to Earth. Like, because everything is just like made for like a one-time trip for the most part. So being able to have like not have like you just save so much. Like if you make 20 trips, you just save 20 times because you don't have to build 20 different rockets in order to launch something out. Like it would be pretty crazy to be able to bring something back and have it not just blow up or just be like a shell that just holds a person and not actually have any like functional parts. But also 100 tons is a lot of stuff for cargo for people. Is it though? Is 100 tons really a lot? I really don't think so. Like, I don't know about that one. 100 tons does not sound like a lot, bro. Damn. That's cool. Like, if you have something like that, you might actually see, like, like it might make bases to the moon like actually possible because then you could bring them to the moon and bring them back to the moon without it being like just impossible of a task. I think I need to use the topology masking for this one. I mean, how many tons of food and oxygen do you need to live? I mean, let me think. I have like how much food would I eat in like I could eat like in a day like 2 kilos. Actually, no, because there's also drinks as well. So water's a lot. Water's quite heavy. So if you drink 2 liters of water, that's like 2 kilos already, and then you have food. So you could say like 4 kilos of like food in a day. Times that by like 365. That's like 1,500 kilos, and then you just times that by 1,000. No, not even 1,000, just 100, and now you're up to like 100,046. Like that's already up to like how much? How many tons are there in kilos again? Is 100? Let me just do kilos to tons. Kilograms to ton. One four six zero zero zero. Yeah, that's already like almost double 100 tons. So let's say like for 50 people for a year's worth of food, that'd be like what? Like that's 100 tons. Like food for 50 people for a year. But like 50 people for a year is like, I don't know. That's not a lot of people. Like you can't, that wouldn't be enough for a factory. Oh, what the hell? I just forgot. My little chibi has different expressions. I completely forgot about that. How long has it been changed? Whoops. Water and air can be recycled. Yeah, I heard China is already making plans for an ISS style space station in lunar orbit. Interesting. Astronauts can also drink water from rocket engine exhaust. Yeah, but I mean, like the fuel itself, like yeah, you can recycle fuel, but like you'd have to bring fuel itself, and that'll be part of the total weight of the thing. A trip to Mars is 6 months. Okay, so you could basically take 50 people to Mars in one trip. Actually, no, because that doesn't even count the cost of for the people as well. Because like people obviously weigh stuff, and then there's the stuff they're gonna bring with them. So you could probably bring like 25 people in like a load to Mars at a time. It's not a lot of people. Like not a lot of people at all. But I guess if they were to do that, they would have a lot of dehydrated food. I don't know. You probably could make it be more people, but it would be fucking terrible of a trip. Yeah, like imagine trying to like colonize Mars, like bringing like you'd need so many trips and so many ships to do something like that. Bro, there's no way they're not inflating those numbers, bro. There's no way they could do 50 to 100. Like on the high end, I would say 50. On the low end, I'd say only like 20. Yeah. I probably haven't. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like I wouldn't trust SpaceX saying yeah up to 100 people. I don't know. They're probably actually aiming for like only 50, but like I don't know. Yeah, like yeah, you'd have to do like thousands of trips. Like there's no way that would be affordable. Like there's no way. Like it'd be too much. It'd be so hard to do that. Why can't I grab this little eye thing? Am I missing it? Damn it. Guess I'll just have to go into edit mode for that one. I don't know. If you could, Fractal, would you go to Mars? Would you go to Mars with when there's fuck all there and you don't have any sort of oh, it's a different object? Really? Wow. Why the fuck did I do that? Why did I do that? SpaceX is weird. They shift the moon. They said they've been in 6 months. Take 5 more years. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying it's impossible because honestly, based on the video, like, it seems like it could actually be possible, but it's still kind of iffy. Kind of iffy. Whoops. I think the goal thing is they set aggressive timelines even though they fail them. I mean, like, it makes, yeah, I mean, it's probably good to set more aggressive timelines than to just, you know, never finish it and to do, like, mediocre ones. Because I feel like you never actually, like, things never go according to plan. Things never actually, like, turn out okay. You would not be a colonist living on Mars. But think about all the opportunities you'd have, like shoveling dirt or living underground so you don't die from radiation. think think of the possibilities. You'd be missing out, bro. You'd be missing out. Oh, I didn't do that on the shape key, did I? But that was a mistake. Bro, why is this not the same object? I need to merge this shit together. I don't know why this isn't one object. Yo, what is up, Ako High Ground? How you going? I really liked your videos in the past, and sometimes I lurk. Keep up the good work, really motivating. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I, hopefully you can learn, you get something of worth from those videos. I would name a pile of rocks after myself. Yeah, I mean, like, that's pretty much all you could really do there. I mean, it is very cool, not gonna lie. It's just impossible for me in any realistic way, like my health for one. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, that's the thing, right, too. Like, I imagine you'd have to be super fit to, like, even survive, like, the trip and stuff. Because you, like, I don't know, to, like, launch up into space and then have to survive the low gravity, like, environment for, like, 6 months. That's crazy. Like your bone density would just we would fucking shrivel to nothing, bro. It'd be so long. Like that's a crazy amount of time. Like I can't imagine anyone actually wanting to go to Mars. That isn't just crazy. But then like what's the point of having crazy people there? I feel like if there was ever anything to happen on Mars, you'd have to like have robots that are autonomous that can sort of like just, do things themselves and they would have to like prepare it for like actual people. Did I merge this yet? I think I did. Let's go into edit mode and see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Akoyo High Ground. Are you interested in like making characters and stuff like that? I don't know if you're still lurking or not. I'm sorry if like you don't have to respond if you don't want to. I'm just curious, curious on what you might, what type of things. I mean, imagine it would be characters, right? I mean, you could also be someone that likes the AI videos. Does that hit both of them? It doesn't. Oh, haven't applied that. Okay, that's better. Let's pull this pot out now. Okay, so now it actually is blend shaped. What does it look like though? Okay, it doesn't really come down. It sort of just comes up, which is not correct. I Actually, would that even come down now that I think about it? Because that's sort of where the eye socket and the eye meets. So it probably wouldn't, would it? It wouldn't. Just this part would, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it would be cool to have their own government and stuff. Yeah, I get that too. It's like when people like I remember when Elon said that he wouldn't respect any like laws and stuff from Earth on it. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was in the situation, I wouldn't fucking do it either. Like I would not care. Like Like, you don't go to Mars just to just copy exactly what we've done to Earth, you know? Like, I don't know. I have 500 hours in Blender. I try to create characters that always feel like topology and face proportions. By creative abominations, but seeing you make characters kind of motivating to get back into it. Okay, that's so you make characters. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, like, it does take a while to get into it. I wouldn't really focus on topology though. I feel like topology is super, super, super overrated. I think the proportions is makes sense, and if you need to work on that, it's good. But when it comes to topology, I would not care. It's like it does help, but also sometimes it's more effort than it's worth. We need to bring down this corner. Hmm. I think I know why I kept it separate, because trying to get the right shape without using a sculpt brush is going to be a bit of a nuisance. Imagine the beanies in charge of it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'd be a utopia. What do you mean? It'd be the best thing ever. Yeah, yeah. I didn't say he would be Utopia 4, but, you know, it'd still be a utopia. Hmm. I don't think I should be dragging this thing down, honestly. I feel like... Because let's just think about this logically. I was taught triangles are a sin. That's not really true. Triangles are not a sin at all. It's like you shouldn't be trying to avoid triangles. Like, it makes sense if you're doing like animation and stuff to have good edge loops and stuff like that, but if you have to have a triangle, it's not the end of the world. Like, if you're trying to make really good workflow based models, then yeah, you might want to like have good topology. But if you're just trying to make, but honestly, like, it probably makes more sense to learn to make something that's actually good first before trying to make it technically viable. So I wouldn't be like, especially if you're doing games and stuff too. Like, it's just gonna be your triangles anyway. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't stress too much about that. Like, if you look at the topology of my model right now here, it's kind of ass. Like, it's already been triangulated, and this stuff was from Vroid that I bought. Like, everything is already triangles. So if you were trying to like edit it using like a, you know, box modeling methods, it'd be difficult because you wouldn't be able to select edge loops. But it doesn't really matter because I just use sculpting. And I'm having too much fun with GeoNodes right now. They finally added cloth and hair physics. Oh wow, that's cool. Hair and cloth physics, huh? Yeah, I'd say yeah, Fractal. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it from Fractal. Like, make something that's like, you know, you can always refine those things later on. Like, it's always weird to me when I see like on the Blender subreddit, it's like people always like, what about this topology? What about this topology? There's a lot of posts about it, but I really feel like it should not be on your forefront of your mind. Hmm. I think this thing here moving probably isn't a great. I mean, it does kind of make sense because like this is like the skin that's like sagging a bit on like the eyebrow, right? So this is like if the eyelash comes down and isn't pushing it up, it would sag a little bit. So it does kind of make sense. But maybe it's still too much. I might bring it up a little bit. Do I have proportional editing? I do. Okay. Whoops. They just scaled the bed and make it feel like it was closer to the camera. Yeah, I mean like mathematically, it's not that different. Like mathematically, like I don't know, it's kind of the same thing, just making something bigger. It's why you can't tell what scale is when you're doing like triangulation if you don't know the baseline of the between the two cameras. Because like, by just changing the baseline and keeping the other things the same, it just changes the scale of the object that you're looking at. I mean, close, if you wanted to, automatically you could use surface deform and then it would follow the eyelid. Um, I could use that, but I don't really want it to follow the eyelid. That's the thing, right? Because it's supposed to be the crease underneath here. So I want it to like sort of, but not really. That's why I'm bringing it back up. Yeah. I mean, that's most of it. Like even in video games, it's like when you play World of Warcraft, you look at the you go outside of the map's bounds. Everything looks janky as hell. It's like, what the fuck? But damn it. I think I fucked this up. I think I'm gonna have to change. I think scaling it changed the thickness of the line, which is really bad. That was kind of a mistake. I need to reset this. Maybe I should just start the expression again. Yeah, it's gonna be easier to just reset it, the whole thing. Let's just do it again. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. Okay. Wait, did I bring it down? What does this look like right now? Angry. Oh, I think I see the issue here. Because this is pinned over here. So this shouldn't really be coming down anyway. Because this is like the muscle comes down and is like connected to the face here. So this shouldn't be even moving. So yeah, that means this should... Okay, yeah. I think it was a mistake to move this top part. Because why would it move? That doesn't make sense, honestly. Hmm. And you think I need to hide the hair? This shit's kind of in the way, isn't it? Can't really see the eye too much. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was going to add the thing to make him bold. I'm a little confused about the no mind. Bold, bold, bold. My eyes. A treasure. A treasure SpongeBob is to the world. Oh, it didn't do both sides. I'm like, why is this like pointing through here? I didn't bring it down. I didn't symmetrize it. Fuck. Middle age crisis clothes, yeah. I mean, thankfully, I'm not. I really doubt I'm ever going to be bold. Thank fuck for that. Thankfully, I've got those good genetics where I'm not going to be going bold. Should I even make this? Hmm. See, now this is the problem, right? Is I just made adjustments to these eyes, but honestly, I could have made the same adjustments by just wait. If I turn this off and then we look for blink, does it look like the exact same thing? Yeah, kind of does. It kind of. Nah, I'm just gonna have it be toggled for first. I think later on I'll try to be smarter with the blending. Maybe I don't know. It might be worth to just not have this one and then to just mix the blend shapes. But then I have to have like a emotion profile using the blend shapes. But that's what I did for the other characters, wasn't it? So it does actually sort of make sense. You know what? Yeah, I think trying to put in the expressions are bad. I think I need to just manipulate the face myself using the AR kit. Hmm. I think for some expressions it makes sense to it does fix the issue with the eyes too. Yeah, let's actually undo this. This was a mistake. I think I'm going about this in the wrong way. We need to just have an emotion like an emotion profile that we adjust. And then we need to export that emotion profile over to Wardo. It'd be simpler doing it that way. Yeah, let's just do basic expressions then. So let's go to... Damn it, I'm pretty sure I already created a script that would take... I don't really want to do that though. But trying to adjust the blend shapes in Wardo sucks ass. How do I do this? Yeah, I'm just going to do it in here first. So let's look up blink. Bring this down. Above the eye. We'll just do 1.18. It's kind of too low on this side, honestly. And then we need the brow. See, this is the problem though. I don't really like the shape of the brows here. They're too like I kind of want it to be way more stiff, you know? Like it's so like roundish, but when you look at the anime character here, it's so straight. Like it just doesn't have the same effect by keeping it like this. I think I need to have it to be an additive blend shape though that goes on top of the existing one. So I'll just have this shape be enabled and then I'll have another blend shape that goes on top. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I think so. What other things make an angry face? the frown on the mouth as well. Mouth frowned. We'll just go like 0.2, I guess. And then we need to exaggerate this. So we'll need a new shape key for that one. And we'll call this straight row. There we go. There we go. Every time I press the numbers, it keeps changing the fucking chibi. Maybe I shouldn't have numbers to toggle that, because it's kind of off. I need to buy myself like a little like a different sort of button to do it. Actually, can I use the if I use the number pad, does that work differently? Hold up, I'm gonna bring up the thing and see if it works. So if I go to shortcuts, assign new shortcut. It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. Oh wait, it worked! What? That's crazy. Okay. Hold up. I think I need to change the shortcuts for this. Base 4. This should hopefully make it not change so much while I'm just trying to work. And last one. Here we go. And 9. Nice. Cool, cool. So now we should be able to go back to Blender and switch using this. And hopefully this doesn't change it now. It doesn't. Nice. Oh fuck, what did I just do? Okay. Now let's rename this to straight straight brows, I guess. I don't fucking know. Turn this on. And it's time to manipulate it. I think I'll go into scope mode for this one. Turn on this thing. Nah, it doesn't do the symmetry. What if I do edit mode? Does Emmet? Oh, it doesn't work in edit mode. I have to use scope. Damn it. Yo, what's up? You thought you could lurk or chat while working, but Wi-Fi goes out in certain parts of the building? Damn. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. Unlucky. You didn't miss much. I fixed up the hotkeys of my little chibi character. So instead of it changing whenever I press the numbers above like the normal things, it only does it for the numpad now. So I can change the expressions. But that being said, I do not have these expressions fucking like memorized. So I don't know how I'm gonna actually use that in the future, but we'll see. trying to straighten the... Yeah, I was going to like manually scope in the expression, but I decided that would be a terrible idea. So I'm now just using the existing blend shapes to make it, and then just a couple of corrective blend shapes to just fix it up. Because yeah, this is too curvy here. Let's do pose. I'm gonna take symmetry off because I don't think it's working. Oh, it is working. Never mind. Never mind. Is that too much? Let's smooth it out. It should help. Let's not make it too high though, or else it's going to completely ruin the shape. But that didn't work at all. Fucked. I thought the smooth would actually smooth the edges out, but it's just shrinking it. Damn. Alright, let's just use the grab brush, I guess. Oh, actually, we'll do 2D grab. Try to make the shape a little less terrible. There we go. Oh wait, we have to do it over here now too. There's probably a way to actually like go into edit mode and adjust things, but I have no fucking clue. Every time I try to do it in edit mode, it like, you know, it doesn't have all the changes. You sort of have to use scope mode in order to have all the affected things. There's probably a better way of doing it, but I don't know. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then we can bring the hair back. The problem is, though, is we can't really see the eyebrows all that well. It also might be out too much. You might need to bring it in more. I think I might have to change the material, make it like change the render layer in Unity, but then I have to export it to Unity, and that's such a pain. No, I can't do that. It's too much effort. I mean, I can do that, but I don't want to do that. Let's go for squint. That doesn't look right. Looks so stupid. Okay, let's turn that off. Yeah, that didn't work. I'm confused. I thought there was another like eye squint. Dimple, mouth stretch. These are mouth. I don't want that. Brow, cheek puff. I don't think I set up the Veenies in the same way if they're You know what? I might be able to actually load the Veenies profile, expression profile for this guy. Let's check that out actually. Let's see if the Veenies profile works for this one. Opening up Wardo. I think. Fuck, this shit takes forever. Hey, oh no, I opened up 2 of them. Uh-oh. Okay, closed 1. Hopefully it works. Might need to switch over from the Blender scene over to the Warudo scene while we do this part. Warudo. Warudo. What's with this background? Be gone. Okay. Let's move this over here, I guess, actually. Actually, no, it's fine over here. Let's just go into the Warudo settings. Bring it down. Let's bring the viewport over to the other monitor. And bring DaVinci over, not DaVinci, I mean OBS. And now let's see if we can load the expression profile from Vini onto this guy. Because like it should work, right? It should. Oh, what the fuck? How many different expression profiles did I have? Wait, what does she use? Wait, how does she not have expressions? What? Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna have to just load multiple and see what happens, I guess. It can't be Mini Vini. It has to be just... I'm gonna try test. Okay, so we got the different things there. So the question is, if I go over to the blueprints, and let's just do adjust blend shape, and let's add an expression, toggle character expression. Go to looks max close, because this is the looks max avatar, and then we're going to go to happy, and let's see what it looks like. Doesn't do anything. But why? Oh, invalid? Oh, because the... I see. No, why is it resetting it when I go into it? Fuck. No. It's saying head mouth. So that means that the because the skinned mesh has a different thing, it's not working. Damn it. Okay. This is expressions and this is test. Load it again. So right now it's not working because the mesh is wrong. So what I think I need to do is I'm going to have to take the file, the JSON file, what this is, and then make an adjustment to it to change the head string to like the face mesh string. Batch edit targets? No, that's not what I want. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to do some vibe coding for this part, because trying to manually do this is going to just make me lose my fucking mind. Open the file with this one. So what is this called? Vini test. So let's just copy paste it, make a Vini test copy. And now let's go to what? We need to go to not ChatGPT. ChatGPT sucks. Let's go to Gemini Pro. Gemini Pro. Let's drop in the Vini JSON and be like, yo, yo, yo. How do I how do I give it orders for this? So the issue I have with this file is that the face mesh is called head, but for the new character I'm trying to use it with, it's called face underscore mesh. I need you to be able to adjust the JSON so that it uses the correct name for the head object. Okay. It is face underscore mesh, right? Let's just double check this. No, it's face underscore new. Damn it. Fuck. God. Okay. Whoops. Oh my god. It's so slow. Refining the output. Fuck the output. I'm kidding. Please give me the answer. Damn, it's getting cold. What is the temperature right now? Oh, it's only 19 degrees. I'm like, I feel like I should put a jumper on, but I don't really like wearing a jumper. You're eating some nice Italian cap cap capel LT? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's some kind of pasta. You know what? I'm grabbing myself a drink. Give me 2 seconds. And I'm back. Oh, I got myself some orange juice, vitamin C to help with my sickness. Yeah, I'm putting on a jumper. It's getting too cold. If I'm going to be drinking a refrigerated drink, I'm going to get colder. Let's put it on. But I'm going to go live soon when I finish Blender work, playing Hollow Knight today. Honestly, I might just watch you, dude. Because, like, honestly, I don't have a lot to do right now. It is 4 a.m. in the morning, and I woke up at like 6 p.m. today, so I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. And I've been going for a while now. 2 hours and something. I've accomplished absolutely nothing, but I've been streaming for a bit. I have to go for a haircut tomorrow though. That's gonna be like that's gonna be so much money. Yeah, it is true. I mean, I could make myself a coffee, I think, technically, but I don't have any milk. So that's like kind of the problem. I don't like coffee without milk. Ugh, I already feel so uncomfortable wearing this fucking jumper. Don't cut your hair, man. Nah, nah, nah. I'm on the looks maxing thing. I need to cut my hair. What was the thing again? The target miss face underscore new. Target skin mesh is actually face underscore new. My B. Bro, why is Gemini fucking lagging out? What the hell? What's happening? That was weird. I gave up on cutting mine like a year ago, and now I have a cool ponytail. Bro, I do not want a ponytail. I'm sorry, it might work on you, but that shit would not work on me. Not in a million years would that ever work on me. I used to be bald, but now my hair looks better now that I do literally nothing to take care of it. Damn. Yeah, not me. My hair doesn't look terrible, but it's called looks maxing, not looks complacency, bro. I gotta make it look good. It's gonna cost me like $160, I think, to get the haircut. Cause yeah. And then I think I might do some rock climbing afterwards. Not rock climbing, but like the bouldering or whatever. Because I haven't done any physical exercise in ages, bro. This sickness has I had to cancel so much shit. It was so upsetting. God, I hate getting sick, bro. It just ruins all my plans. Bro, what is happening right now? The Gemini is messing up. It's kind of freaking out. It says stop response, but there is no response. It's just like, oh, here's your adjusted thing. I guess it's to printing out the adjusted file. But I hope it doesn't take too. Actually, how big is this file? How many characters is it? It's quite a big JSON file. I used to be bald, but my hair looks better now. But oh, I already read that. I mean, it makes sense since you're still interested in having a relationship before you die. Yeah, I mean, that's one way of phrasing it. I mean, I suppose. Yeah, I haven't quite given up yet. But I don't know if this is ever going to work. I might have to use the AI Studio with Gemini instead of using the Gemini website, because the Gemini website sucks ass. Yeah, let's go to AI Studio. It's trash. Have you played Hollow Knight? I have not played it. I have not. I haven't really been playing a lot of games recently. What have I played recently, actually? I played Victoria 3 the other day again because I hadn't played it for a while. And I was sick and I wasn't doing anything else. Oh, I have a notification? Oh, it's just stream announcements. Why is my Discord bugged out? All the icons aren't showing. Weird. Oh wow, you're only for 45 hours in, you're only 70% through. Damn. I mean, just because it's big doesn't always mean it's great. But it definitely is a bonus. Definitely is a bonus. Okay, hopefully the AI Studio is able to do this. Damn, it's like that JSON file is like 157,000 tokens. Oh my god, no wonder it wasn't able to export it. Fuck. There's no way it's going to be able to output that file. I needed to give me some kind of script that can update it then. You know what? That's not going to work. I need to cancel this. I need to, how do I deal with this? I need to use something like, yeah, I need to use an actual script to update this script then. Need to use something like, what's that vibe coding software called again? I forget. Like one of those editors. It's like a branch of VS Studio. I mean VS Code, whatever. Whatever. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to go forward until I do that. But I don't know if I have that installed right now, so I might have to reinstall something like that. So I think for now I might actually stop. Tokens are a pain. All companies now are restricting more and more. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, what I'm trying to get to output is kind of ridiculous. Like, it shouldn't be outputting the whole file. Like, but you think it would have some kind of background thing that would just, like, you know, use, like, regex. I can't remember what the thing is called, but just, like, make an edit to the file rather than trying to output the whole thing. But it doesn't, so I'm going to have to rely on an actual, like, IDE or whatever it's called in order to do it. Or I will just have to ask it to write me a script for me, but I don't feel like vibe coding right now. And like messing around with that software, especially since I can't really show it on stream. I mean, gameplay is amazing, and the game is very polished and pretty. Being big is still a final. Here you go from the devs. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty cool when a game's like really big, as well as like has a lot of content. I don't know. Sometimes bigger isn't always better. I feel like Elden Ring sort of suffered from that a little bit. It was cool when you're like, oh my god, there's way more of the map than I thought there was. But like I spent so little time in like the mountain area for example, because I just knew there wouldn't be fucking anything there. Besides like a freaking like dungeon or two that drops maybe one specific item that I may or may not even need. I don't even think I played the expansion. I bought the expansion. I played it a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think I cared. I wasn't really interested in it. But that map was sort of smaller from what I saw, but I don't know. But I think I'm going to be getting off now. Because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Yeah, the Mountain Tops is fucking trash. Actually, I need to look at Fractal. Do you stream on Twitch or YouTube? The DLC is very packed with stuff. Interesting. I don't know. I got bored of the DLC. I was like, no, I just didn't. I don't know. Maybe I just got bored of the game. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I liked Elden Ring that much. I liked it for this running around and discovering shit, but when it came to the combat, I could not care less for it. Yeah, that sounds cool. If I'm still awake when you're online, then I'll check it out. That's fair. Yeah, I've sort of hit a roadblock and I'm not gonna do more Blender stuff, so I haven't done anything honestly, but whatever. Well, thank you everyone that was watching, that is watching, or that will watch. But I'm gonna be heading off now. So I hope you all have a great day. And on to next time. Ciao ciao.